Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos, Joey the Passion. I really do appreciate you guys being here for the journey, and it has been a journey. This is a twofer today. I have unfortunately just been really busy this week, so I haven't been able to upload during the week with work as it is. So now that it's the weekend, I do want to get some more content out for you guys. So let's jump right into another match duel. Still 5 stars, so happy to see that as the AI is still the same. I do feel like we do need some better cards regardless to deal with the higher level of the AI that we have coming up. But anyway, let's see what Mr. Wheeler has in store for us today. Alright, we will go first, as I usually do in this format, just because I don't really have strategy, just beat them down. Not yet, at least, not until we have better cards. But anyway, we got our new card, Shadow of the Eyes, trap card. When your opponent sets a monster card in face-down defense position, change it to face-up attack position. If the monster card has a flip effect, it is not activated. That's why I put this card in the deck, because if any flip effects, like a Penguin Soldier or something he has, and he's trying to activate it, he won't be able to. So we will just throw that down anyway, why not? We got the Graceful Dice. This saved us in our last duel, that counter magic card. Roll 1 6-sided die. The result is multiplied by 100 points and added to the attack and defense of all monsters you control until the end of your turn. Monsters summoned after this card activation are excluded. I will just say real quick, the last 2 duels, there have been some nail biters, and I really like that. So please do consider watching the last 2 videos. Really fun games, that's all I'm going to say. Change of Heart. Staple of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise in general. Select and control one opposing monster regardless of position on the field until the end of your turn. We got Kiko the Ghost Destroyer, 4-star monster with 1800 attack, 700 defense, with a really good effect of each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can remove up to 2 monster cards in your opponent's graveyard from play. In addition, as long as this card remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot remove any cards in either graveyard from play. We got the Flame Cerberus, a 6-star monster with 2100 attack and 1800 defense, so 1 tribute monster. And we got the Gemini Elf, highest non-tributed monster attack that you can have in this game without a negative effect at 1900, with 900 defense, 400 4-star, as I always say. Love when I have this card, hate when my opponent has it. So I don't want to risk the Gemini Elf just yet, so we will put Kiko the Ghost Destroyer in the field in attack mode. Hoping he doesn't have something to destroy Kiko, but if he does, I don't want that to be the Gemini Elf in return. So let's see what he does. He's got a Dumas the Dark Witch, 4-star monster, 1800 attack, 1050 defense. And he is playing something behind it too. Okay, we drew the Torrential Tribute, really good trap card. You can activate this card when a monster is summoned, including flip summon and special summon, destroy all monsters on the field. Let's put that down as well. We're going to summon the Gemini Elf now in attack mode. And we will use the Gemini Elf to attack and destroy the Dunamis the Dark Witch. Perfect.
Oh no! What am I gonna do? It's all over! Just kidding. I activate my trap.
Alright, Numinous Healer. So it looks like it's that maintain life points deck again. You can activate this card when you take damage to your life points. Increase your life points by 1,000 points. In addition, increase your life points by 500 points per card if there are additional Numinous Healer cards in the graveyard. And now we'll use Kiko the Ghost Destroyer to attack its life points directly, which will also allow us to remove the Dunamis the Dark Witch from the graveyard from graveyard to out of play, which is really good. So he can't bring it back. It is a good monster. I don't want to see that card back on the field. I don't want to see it back on the field for tribute purposes either. So he's at 7,100 life points. I'm at 8,000. Okay. Monster in defense position for him. Nothing else. Alright. We could... Why can't I use that, actually? He did play a monster face down. I'm going to use Change of Heart, though. And let's take control of whatever this monster is. It was a Penguin Soldier. 2-star monster, 750 attack, 500 defense, with a really good flip effect of you can return up to 2 monster cards from your field to the owner's hand. So I did that because I have Flame Cerberus. I did just draw the Gross Ghost of Field Dreams, that 4-star monster. Fled Dreams, as I always say. I say field half the time, fled the other. It is fled. 1300 attack, 1800 defense. I did that purposely, though, so I can tribute this to bring forward the Flame Cerberus. And he'll be wide open in terms of attacking. So we'll do that. We'll use Kiko the Ghost Destroyer to attack his life points directly.
Not too shabby, but you ain't gonna beat me with those lame attacks.
And we can then remove the Penguin Soldier from play, so we can't bring it back to haunt us, which is what we want. Gemini Elf, attack him directly, and then we got Flame Cerberus as well.
But you ain't gonna beat me with those lame attacks. I better think of something fast. I'm running out of options.
I could have used the Graceful Dice and maybe won that turn, but I think I would have needed some pretty good luck. I'm not too worried. He's at 1,300 life points. We have 8,000. He'd really need a big play right now. Yeah. Now let's use the Shadow Eyes. He did play a monster in face down defense position. Let's just see what it is. It is a Penguin Soldier, and he can't activate the effect of it. So that's basically the game, I think. Because I don't want to summon just in case that's Torrential Tribute either. Let's just finish him off. Not even going to talk about Goblin Attack Force because we're just going to win. Perfect. Really fast, quick first game. That's what we like to see. Let's see if we can get the second one to be just as fast, just as quick, so we can get some better cards. All right, we're going second. This is Diligent Duo, isn't it? Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully nothing too good. Okay, that's fine. We'll get rid of the Dark Door. Alright, so he did play the Diligent Duo. Pay 1,000 life points, randomly select and discard 1 card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent then selects and discards another card from his or her hand. I'm not too sad with what we lost. I think those were the 2 cards I would have picked if anyways. So we lost the Buster Blader. It's that 7-star monster, so 2 tribute. With 2,600 attack, 2,300 defense. Attack this card increases by 500 points for every Dragon-type monster on your opponent's side of the field or graveyard. And we got the Dark Door. It's that continuous magic card that both players can only attack with 1 monster during their respective battle phases. So we also have the Witch of the Black Forest, 4-star monster with 1,100 attack, 1,200 defense, with the effect of when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, move 1 monster with a defense of 1,500 or less from your deck, from your deck to your hand. Your deck is then shuffled. We got the Penguin Soldier, really good defensive card, 2-star monster with 750 attack, 500 defense, with the flip effect of you can turn up to 2 monster cards from your field to your owner's hand. We got the Island Turtle, 4-star monster, 1,100 attack, 2,000 defense. That 2,000 defense is nothing to laugh at. And we got the Gemini Elf, 4-star monster, 1,900 attack, 900 defense. Like I just said, it is the highest non-tributed monster you can have attack-wise without a negative effect. And I love when I have this card, hate when my opponent has it. And he summoned the Fire Princess, 4-star monster with 1,300 attack, 1,500 defense, with the effect of inflict fire points of direct damage to your opponent's life points each time you increase your own life points. So we're going to put Gemini Elf in attack mode because it's the only thing that could actually get rid of this Fire Princess, and we do not want him to tribute and bring forth something stronger, and we'll get rid of that Fire Princess. So he's at 6,400 life points now, and we have not taken a single life point hit yet. So hopefully he's got no good magic or trap cards to get rid of Gemini Elf. Rocket Warrior, that's not going to do it with a 1-turn thing. It's that 4-star monster with 1,500 attack, 1,300 defense, with the effect of this card can only be applied during the battle phase of your own turn. Any damage this monster takes is reduced by 0. Any monster attacked by this card has its attack decreased by 500 points till the end of this turn. He did play something face down, so we do have to be a little concerned about that. We just drew the Axe Raider. It's a 4-star monster with 1,700 attack, 1,150 attack, 1,150 defense. We will summon the Axe Raider. And we will use the Axe Raider to get rid of this Rocket Warrior. Okay, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's the minor goblin official again, which almost got us in the last game.
Not do shit, but you ain't gonna beat me with those lame attacks.
Okay, he's down to 4,300. We still have not taken a single life point. Maybe we can get that flawless win.
I'm gonna resurrect the monster from the graveyard.
Monster Reborn.
Monster Reborn.
Yep. Is he tributing for Jinzo or something? Oh, my Buster Blader. I forgot that was there. That sucks. Alright, well, no flawless victory for us, but we can definitely get rid of that card, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, so he did play Monster Reborn, staple of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise in general. Let's see what he's doing real quick. Okay. Select one monster card from either your opponent or your own graveyard and place it on the field under your control in attack or defense position, face up. This is considered a special summon. He did bring back our Buster Blader, really strong monster, obviously. He did just play Magic Thorn, which is that continuous trap card. You can inflict 500 points of damage per card to your opponent's life points when your opponent's cards are discarded to the graveyard by the effects of spell, trap, or effect monster cards. And he did summon another Fire Princess. We just got another Gemini Elf, so not sad to see that. There's two ways we can deal with this Buster Blader. One through the Witch of the Black Forest and getting something in her hand, or Penguin Soldier. Penguin Soldier will return it to our hand, and we're going to use Penguin Soldier. So we'll put the Penguin Soldier in defense mode. When he attacks it, we'll be able to turn the Buster Soldier to our hand. I'm not going to put Gemini Elf into defense mode. I am realizing we're going to lose it, but I'd rather get rid of his resource too. So he's definitely going to get rid of our Gemini Elf with that Buster Blader. Nothing I can really do about it. Even if I put it in defense mode, I would have lost it anyways, so might as well go on the offensive. There we go. It is what it is. Nothing I can really do about that. He doesn't have another monster, though, so that's good. We just got another Island Turtle, so we are going to flip the Penguin Soldier now. And I can actually return the Penguin Soldier to my hand to use for a later date, which I will, because I can return up to 2. And we'll do both the Buster Soldier and the Penguin Soldier back to my hand. Don't have to worry about that now. We'll summon the other Gemini Elf. And he's wide open for an attack.
Not do shit, but you ain't gonna beat me with those lame attacks.
So that brings him down to 1,800. Hopefully this is his last turn to do something. And we can just finish him off next turn, but that will be dependent on what happens here. Just a card face down. Okay, Solemn Witches. So you gain 500 life points when you draw cards. We drew Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, which is a 1,500 attack, 1,800 defense, 4-star normal monster. Looks like it can just win, so I'm not even going to play a monster. Let's just finish him. Perfect. This maintain life points deck is very simple to deal with, so I don't mind him having that at all. Although I would like a little bit more of a challenge for you guys to see, so we'll see what happens. We're probably going to level up next episode anyway. So hey, stick around for next episode, because he probably does level up here, and we'll have harder things to deal with. Let's see what we won, though. Okay, not too bad in terms of that twin-headed dragon. It is a weak monster, but I have weak monsters, unfortunately. So let's see what we won. It's a weak tribute monster, I should say. We're going to take a look at it, though. So we won the magic card, the Messenger of Peace. It's a continuous magic card. You pay 1,000 life points at each of your standby phases. If you cannot pay, this card is destroyed. All monsters with an attack of 1,500 points or more cannot attack. Ah, okay. 1,500 or more cannot attack. That's interesting. Very defensive card, but that would also really hinder us. So we're not going to worry about that. We don't want that. I could see some implications, though, if you were running a certain type of deck, or if you were just really worried about your opponent's monsters. So, Twin-Headed Dragon, 6-star monster, so that means it's a 1 tribute with 2,200 attack, 1,700 defense. I'll take that because our tribute monsters suck. We can get rid of Flame Service, or we can get rid of Buster Blader. I think we're going to get rid of Buster Blader because, again, just the 2 sacrifice monster is just too hard to bring onto the field. Flame Service, though, I'm looking at you as the next one to go. 2,200 is not that good, guys, for a 1 tribute monster, but it's the best we have. just like the Empress Mantis. I'm definitely looking forward to getting one of those 2400 or even 2500 monsters. And the other card we won was Sogen, which we already have. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here for this episode. It was a very fast one, 2 very commanding wins by us. If you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing to the channel, just let me know that you are enjoying this content in general. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. And until the next episode, thank you for being here for the journey. Later.